Alright guys, welcome to 3SB Prediction Center. Today we're doing a Champions League edition. We're going to go through all the groups and pick out the top two teams that are going to come out. And at the end we're going to say our picks, who's going to be in the final, and take it all. So we're going to start off right away with Group A. We got PSG, we got Real Madrid, we got Shakhtar, and we got Malmo. What do you guys got?
Well, Real Madrid and PSG are the favorites for sure. Real Madrid, they're probably going to take it. Ronaldo is, by far, the class of the group. And Rodriguez and all those players. PSG and Shakhtar, there could be a competition for second place, but I think PSG has the quality to overtake Shakhtar. Defensively, PSG is a lot better than Shakhtar.
What do you think, Adamo?
I have to agree. I'd say Real Madrid and PSG. I mean, PSG, in my opinion, you have one of the best center backs, probably top three in Thiago Silva. You have Ibra, who's just a tank. Ronaldo with Madrid too is just, you can't go wrong with Ronaldo and Bale playing on the wings.
Yeah, I'm not a very big soccer fan, as most of you guys know, and you're going to find out very soon. But I think this is as obvious as it gets. If you're betting money on it, you want to go with the safe bet of PSG and Real Madrid.
Yeah, easily Real Madrid number one, PSG number two. Shakhtar, like you guys said, maybe a little bit competition, close games, but easily those two are going to finish the top. Alright, so Group B, we got PSV, we got Man U, we got CSK Moscow, and we got Wolfsburg. What do you guys got?
Okay, well, Manchester United, on paper, seem like the favorites for the group, but I guess CSK, PSV, Wolfsburg, they all have a chance of making it. But first, I would say Manchester United. Second, I'd say Wolfsburg. Even though they lost Perisic, they lost the other guy I mentioned, De Bruyne. They signed Draxler though, but I think Manchester United won, Wolfsburg too.
I have to agree also. I think Man U is going to finish first, Wolfsburg second. Even though Wolfsburg, like you said, sold De Bruyne for a ridiculous price, but they got Draxler in return, so I think it's going to be a 1-2 finish, Man U, Wolfsburg.
I'm going to go with Man United just because they are Man United, and in this group I think they have a really good chance with the teams involved. And second place, I'm going to go with Moscow, just because I think Putin's going to pull some strings. He wants to see some good soccer in the capital, and I think they're going to make it through.
I'm going to agree with these two guys. I think Man U's going to take it. Van Gaal has put together a solid team. Are they going to go far? Are they going to make a run for the title in the Premier League? That's yet to be seen. But they're probably the clear favorites in this sort of weak group, and Wolfsburg probably going to be my number two also, just because I think Draxler is a huge signing. And they did get Dante too, which I think is a bit of an underrated signing because he's not as bad as people make him out to be sometimes, even though with Brazil he did terrible.
Pretty bad.
Yeah,
pretty bad.
but he's a solid defender, and my top two is Man U and Wolfsburg. Now we got Group C. We got Benfica, we got Atletico Madrid, Galatasaray, and Astana.
So for me, Benfica, clear favorites in the group. Maybe Atletico are good as well, but I think Benfica is going to take the group. Dark horse Astana, right? They're going to win the Champions League maybe.
You're first.
Yeah.
So Benfica 1, Atletico 2.
Yeah, I think Benfica comes out on top in this one. So Benfica, Atletico Madrid.
I'm gonna agree with those predictions. I think Atletico Madrid and Benfica. Benfica, like you said, in the Portuguese league is an esteemed team, and Madrid seems to just fall victim to the fact that they're not Barcelona or Real. Yeah. So that being said, those two teams are gonna win this group.
I got Benfica number one, mostly because of my boy Mitroglou, signed in my opinion, top striker in the world, but doesn't get the recognition he deserves. He barely played when he was in the Premier League. He destroyed the Greek league, and he's scored many goals. He's scored many goals in Champions League. Benfica 1, Atletico probably my number 2 because they actually have a really strong team. They just got Felipe Luis back, an underrated left back, so I think they're gonna take the number 2. Next up, Group D, we got Juventus, Man City, Sevilla, and Mönchengladbach.
So arguably this is the group of death. But for me, Juventus is going to finish first. I want to say Man City second. I probably will, but with Man City, you never know in the Champions League. But based on their form at the beginning of this season, I think Man City second, Juventus first.
I think, Man City's always struggled in the Champions League these past couple of years, but I think they'll come out on top. They've had a crazy start to the season. And for second place, it's going to be tough between Juve and Sevilla, but I think Juve will pull through, even though they got rid of the likes of Tevez, Vidal, Pirlo. I think they can pull through.
I'm going to go with a little different Sevilla first and Man City second. Bold prediction, hoping it pays off. Mostly because I think Juve just already had a bit of struggle in Champions League. They had a bit of a curse going on, and when Pirlo left, they're not the same team, I don't think.
I'm gonna take Man City number 1, but that's as far as they're probably gonna go because they suck in European play, and probably Juve number 2 with Sevilla coming up a little bit close. But yeah, Man City 1, Juve number 2 for sure. Alright, so next we got Group E. We got our special local Roma fanatic, Marco, to give us his insight on this group. So we got Barcelona, Bayer Leverkusen, Roma, and Bate.
Who's Roma?
I don't know.
You want to start, Mark?
Well, I could say Bate will be a major powerhouse here. I call them the Trojan horse.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Just kidding. Bayer Leverkusen is a force, not a force to be reckoned with here. They're pretty serious contenders. They beat our arch rivals Valencia.
Yeah,
Good thing.
That's true.
So I have a feeling they might even finish first. Good chance there.
Yeah.
With Roma coming off second.
No, Barcelona?
No, Barcelona.
Is Barcelona?
That's his prediction. You heard it here, bold. Frank?
This Messi goes home.
Barcelona 1, and I'm gonna pick Leverkusen to knock out the other Roman team. So Barcelona 1, Leverkusen 2.
That one?
I think Barcelona 1, Roma 2. Barcelona have like the scariest trident in probably the whole tournament with Neymar, Messi, and Suarez.
Well, Suarez might.
And yeah, that's true. And Roma seem to get stronger every year, especially with the transfers they make. So I'll say Barca, Roma 1-2 finish.
Barca, obviously the clear-cut number 1, and my number 2 is probably Bayer Leverkusen. Just like Johnny would say as he's behind the camera, those aspirins, those Advils, it's gonna get them through.
They're all pumped on pharmaceuticals.
That's it. So, but yeah, all seriousness, Barcelona and then Leverkusen 1 and 2. Next up, Group F, we got Bayern Munich, we got Arsenal, Olympiacos, and who? Dynamo Zagreb.
Dinamo Zagreb.
Whatever.
Yeah, Bayern for sure the favorites to win it. Arsenal might challenge them for first place, but I don't think they'll actually get it. Bayern 1, Arsenal 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious. Bayern, my boy Robin.
No.
Clutch.
Terrible.
And yeah,
Bold.
Always injured. Always injured.
Arsenal,
okay.
Arsenal should finish second.
I tend to disagree. Olympiacos and Bayern.
That's actually my
Olympiacos
prediction.
first.
That's
They're finishing first.
Olympiacos first.
Bayern finishing
Okay.
first. Olympiacos finishing second.
yeah, that's exactly my prediction. And yes, again, super biasness, Olympiacos diehard fan, but I don't see Arsenal as that much of a threat. I'm sorry, they suck in Europe. It's simple as that. They suck in Europe.
Who?
Arsenal.
Oh, Arsenal.
Bayern is the clear-cut number 1, and Olympiacos is going to be a close number 2. I think they're going to surprise people. They beat Man U
It's
2
gonna
years
be-
ago.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
Next up, Group G, we got Chelsea, Porto, Dynamo Kiev, and Maccabi Tel Aviv.
Whatever that team is.
You guys, let's hear your
Chelsea's taking it. Second place. Could be a battle between the 3. I would say Porto.
Alright, that one?
I think Porto finishes first. Chelsea second. I don't know if Chelsea. They might pick up their form, but I think it's gonna be that.
Crazy.
I'm backing Chelsea to pick up their form. I think they're going to finish first. Porto second. That's how it finishes.
I agree with Frank, the in-house Chelsea fans here. Chelsea number 1, clear cut. Porto number 2, they just got Casillas.
That's not,
You know,
that's not decisive.
Casillas my boy, and no,
It's all
the
about
other
GG.
teams don't have a chance. It's going to be them 2 clear cut, and Chelsea number 1, without a shadow of a doubt. Form will be regained, no problems. Chelsea 1, Porto 2. Last group, Group H. We got Zenit, we got Valencia, we got Olympique Lyon, and we got Ghent or Gent. Sorry, don't know how to pronounce. I'm gonna go with Ghent. What do you guys got?
Zenit, I believe, were top seed in when the groups were picked, so I'm gonna go with Zenit first. And I'm gonna go with Valencia second. Lyon could honestly overtake either of them. It's really a coin toss, this group, but I say Zenit 1, Valencia 2.
I gotta say Valencia 1 and Lyon 2.
I'm gonna say Valencia and Lyon. Valencia, I can't take them serious anymore after signing Bonera, but they're still a threat. And Lyon, if Lacazette picks up his form like last year, they'll also be a threat in this group. So yeah, that's my prediction.
I'm gonna take Valencia 1, Lyon 2 also, but I do think that Zenit is going to cause some trouble for both teams. It's probably the weakest group out of the whole Champions League.
It's a toss up.
Yeah, it's whoever team makes the most mistakes will end up suffering
Yeah,
the most. So
it's
it's simple as that. But yeah, Valencia 1, Lyon number 2, and yeah, that's it for the groups. Alright, so now we finished with the groups. We're going to head out into who we think is going to win the whole thing. So Frank, what do you got?
For me, Barcelona, the best team in the Champions League. I think that they're the favorites and that they're gonna take it again.
Adamo?
As much as it hurts to say, I think Barcelona's going to take it again. I mean, their team hasn't changed much and they're only getting stronger, so I think Barcelona, they're going to take it.
Mark?
I think Milan's gonna take it. Oh wait, I think Roma might take it this year.
If they don't lose 7-1 to Manchester.
Or you mean,
For me, it's a bit of a toss-up between Barca, Real. No. Barca, Real, and maybe Chelsea, but I don't know. I just see something about Chelsea's poor start and just taking it all the way. Maybe it's a bit of biasness, but I think Chelsea is going to take it this year. Jose Mourinho is finally going to get his Champions League with Chelsea.
You think so?
That's what I know.
We'll see.
Yeah, big talk. See you guys next time.